TV, certainly the best.
Good afternoon and thanks for joining us on the news at noon. I'm Sonny Duke Okosun. The Gombe State Police Command has rescued 3 abducted victims and recovered 2 AK-47 rifles following an attack by suspected bandits in Akko local government area. Police spokesperson DSP Buhari Abdullahi said the attack occurred in Rohama, Lambo, and Garin Galadima villages in the early hours of January 24. He said 3 suspected bandits were neutralized during a gun battle with security operatives, while others escaped with gunshot injuries. Recovered items include firearms, ammunition, motorcycles, and cash. The rescued victims have been taken to hospital, while police say efforts are ongoing to apprehend the fleeing suspects. Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke has demanded the immediate release of over 130 billion naira in statutory allocations allegedly withheld from local governments in the state. He accused court-sacked APC chairman of illegally occupying council secretariats, describing the situation as a threat to democracy and grassroots governance. Governor Adeleke appealed to the federal government to intervene, urging residents to remain peaceful while legal processes continue. Opposition parties have criticized the All Progressives Congress following the defection of Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf from the New Nigeria People's Party NNPP to the APC. The People's Democratic Party, African Democratic Congress, and Labour Party insist the move will not alter the political landscape ahead of the 2027 general elections. They described the defection as self-serving and warned against mistaking elite political movement for popular support. The APC, however, welcomed Governor Yusuf, describing his return as a boost to the party and a validation of its governance agenda. The governor is expected to formally register as an APC member today alongside several lawmakers and local government chairmen. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has intercepted a 30-year-old Brazilian woman, Ingrid Benavides, at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, with over 30 kilograms of heroin concealed in coffee packs. NDLEA spokesperson Femi Babafemi said the drugs, valued at more than 3 billion naira, were discovered following intelligence-led surveillance. The suspect was arrested upon arrival from Brazil aboard a Qatar Airways flight. The agency also recorded multiple seizures nationwide, including explosives, cannabis, and pharmaceutical opioids, as part of efforts to disrupt drug trafficking networks. The age-long military socio-cultural tradition remains a rich display of unity which must be integrated into wider society to harness inclusivity and reinforce tradition in the modern age. Edo State Governor Senator Monday Okpebolo made the remark during the just concluded 107 Air Maritime Group 2025 Base Socio-Cultural Activity BASA, which featured colorful cultural displays. Jolade Ojo reports.
The base grounds came alive with cultural displays as food presentations and dance performances by different ethnic groups brought to the fore the unity and diversity within the 107 Air Maritime Group of the Nigerian Air Force. event also featured thrilling competitions, including a tug-of-war contest between air women and barracks women, as well as strip and assemble rifle competition. Deserving personnel were also honored with the Commander's Commendation Award in recognition of their outstanding service. Commander, 107 Air Maritime Group Benin, Air Commodore Eze Onu, said the annual sociocultural event is aimed at strengthening friendship among personnel and their families.
The bazaar we just celebrated to round up the year of 2025 and to usher in the new year of 2026 with a renewed zeal.
Governor Monday Okwewolo, who was represented by the Commissioner for Arts, Culture and Creative Economy, Honorable Chris Okaiben, emphasized the importance of the activity in fostering unity and sustaining cultural values.
Culture is one component besides sport that can really unite our people in this country. What we have seen here is an eye-opener. We are going to take this down to the grassroots, to a local government, to our schools, so that this can begin to unite all of us as a people.
The ceremony culminated in the traditional beating of the retreat and the lighting of the bonfire, marking the end of the 2025 Bazaar celebration. From Benin, Jola Deojo, ITV News.
The Joint Admissions and Matriculations Board, JAMB, has announced that registration for the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination will take place between January 26 and February 28 at all approved computer-based test centers nationwide. Speaking in Lagos on Saturday at a meeting with commissioners for education ahead of the 2025 UTME and direct entry exercises, the JAMB registrar, Professor Ishak Oloyede, explained that the sale of UTME application documents will begin earlier than the actual registration. He said the sale of UTME application document, which is the e-PIN, will start earlier than commencement of actual registration, which is January 19 to February 26, stressing that the actual UTME registration period is between January 26 to February 28 at all approved CBT centers. And now talking business, oil prices rose on Monday, extending gains from last week following production disruptions in major U.S. crude producing regions. Brent crude traded above $66 per barrel, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate hovered around $61. Analysts attribute the increase to harsh weather conditions, reduced output, and a renewed geopolitical tensions in the Middle East. The latest season of The Traitors ended in dramatic fashion, with more than 9 million viewers turning in for the gripping finale. Stephen Levy and Richard Duffy emerged victorious, sharing the prize money after weeks of deception and strategy. The show has become one of the most watched programs in the UK, drawing record audiences and widespread acclaim. A powerful winter storm sweeping across large parts of the United States has claimed at least 10 lives and triggered widespread travel disruptions, power outages, and emergency warnings as freezing conditions persisted into Monday. The storm brought heavy snow, sleet, and freezing rain across vast areas of the country. Authorities warned that an Arctic air mass trailing the system would cause temperatures to drop dangerously low for several days, prolonging disruptions to daily life. The U.S. National Weather Service says Americans should expect similar hazardous weather conditions through Monday morning. New York Mayor Zoran Mamdani confirmed that 5 people were found dead over the weekend amid freezing temperatures. In Texas, authorities confirmed 3 fatalities, including a 16-year-old girl who died in a sledding accident. Louisiana's health department also reported 2 deaths resulting from hypothermia. PowerTech.com reports that more than 840,000 customers were without electricity as of Sunday night, mostly in southern states where the storm intensified over the weekend. In Tennessee alone, over 300,000 residential and commercial customers were without power after ice brought down power lines. Louisiana, Mississippi, and Georgia states less accustomed to severe winter storms each recorded more than 100,000 outages. Officials warn that the outages are particularly dangerous as the southern United States faces record-breaking cold temperatures. Authorities from Texas to North Carolina, as well as New York, urged residents to remain indoors. Life-threatening cold is expected to linger for up to a week, particularly in the northern plains and upper Midwest, where wind chills could fall below minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And now talking sports, Shooting Stars halted Bendel Insurance 9-game unbeaten run, edging past Kennedy Boboye's side 1-0 at the Lekon Salami Stadium in Ibadan on Sunday. Kwama Adegoke scored the decisive goal 19 minutes from time. Former champions Eyimba fell 2-0 against Niger Tornadoes at the Bako Kontagora Stadium, Mina. Abdulrashid Shehu Dabai opened the scoring for the hosts in the 66th minute, while Rickson Mendoz added the second 2 minutes from time. Abia Warriors lost 2-1 at home against Nasarawa United. The hosts went in front through Emeka Obioma 3 minutes before the break. Habibu Alakija and Joe Frank Estefanos scored after the break to hand Nasarawa United maximum points. At the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium, Enugu Rangers defeated Warri Wolves 4-2 in a thrilling contest. Godwin Obaje and Chimobi Iguilo scored a brace each for Rangers, while Wolves got their goals through Israel Oladeji and Seth Mai. In Maiduguri, El Kanemi Warriors beat Ikorodu City 1-0 with Mukhtar Ismail scoring the decisive goal 1 minute from time. Taher Abubakar and Klishak Longback were on target as Wiki Tourist recorded a 2-0 victory over Kano Pillars at the Abubakar Tafawa Balewa Stadium, Bauchi. And that's it on the news at noon on Independent Television. Be sure to join us for a more comprehensive package at 3 p.m. Good afternoon, and thanks for watching.
ITV, certainly the best.
This is Anegbete